For the purposes of the evaluation of group dreaming, which is what I'm discussing here in terms of peace freak and how important it is with individuals and groups, there were 38 of the 100 dreamers that participated who actually successfully completed the experiment protocol, which means that these people responded to all 3 requests: to do the protocol before they went to sleep, the journaling, the writing down the phrase 100 times and then drawing a picture, then to go to sleep and in the morning record whatever was in their mind, their dream. Out of 100 dreamers, 38% of the people responded and did this. Of those, 59% were female, 41% were male. In terms of age, 54% of them were between the ages of 22 and 49. In education, 57% were college graduates, 28% had some college, and 13% had technical school training. So that's demographic. Of those 38, 35 remembered a dream. That is phenomenal data. That doesn't happen. I thought you might want to just read a couple of the types of dreams. This dreamer said that he was stuck in the middle of a roll of chain link fencing. I was eventually freed by other people using the fencing to build structures. I'm on a street corner with some girl. She decides to go into a library and I follow. So that was his dream. Then we had a dream by a female that said, I was teaching my people I worked for. They were mentally retarded and I was caring for them. I worked with the female until she realized she could think. She became aware and intelligent. I was at work and we were not sure when my shift was over. It was in the kitchen at COM, at the college that she was attending. So these are the kind of imageries that came up in the dreams. And the dreams in my world, because I've done dream research and work all my life. So to me, that's a science as well as an art. And it can be learned and taught. It's a language. I call it mind linguistics. And I taught it for years at the College of Metaphysics. The imagery in these dreams is informative to the dreamer. Every dream is about the dreamer. I wrote a book that's called that. I also wrote the Dreamer's Dictionary, which helps with the imagery and the symbology and how to understand it and relate it to you. So the dream study is part of what this group of people are invested in. So dreams mean quite a bit to them. They are ways that tie the night and the day together into what I call twilight dreaming. So this was important in the Global Lucid Dreaming research. I thought you might want to see a couple of the pictures that were drawn, because out of the 38 drawings of this particular control group, 34 of them included people. People would be aspects of themselves, other people. So there was something about they wanted to interact with the different expressions of themselves, and they also wanted to interact with other people, because your night dreams reflect your daytime thinking. The night dreams always bring what is unconscious to the conscious mind's attention. Dreams will always tell us the state of our conscious awareness. There were 25 drawings that included light. Light being awareness, and we talked about that with Einstein. And we talked about how Tesla saw it with this kind of technology. And now how you and I see it in regards to our thinking. What we shed light upon, what we think about, comes to be. There were 23 drawings that included the earth and the garden, or some kind of gardens, which I thought, that's almost half. I think that's wonderful because it's nature. It's tying into the universal rhythm of the planet that we're on. And then there were 20 drawings. I thought this is very interesting, that included hearts. Heart being the symbol of the center, the being, love, compassion, understanding, often the mother energy because of the placement of the heart near the breast. I thought that might be helpful because the drawings are the way that we were consciously looking at our thoughts and our day. And then the dreams that came gave us the subconscious view. So that's the curating of the right and left brain function of words and pictures, images, which is the coordination of the whole mind. There were 3 hypotheses with this study. One was that the state of consciousness produced during the waking hours has a direct impact upon the state of consciousness during the subsequent sleeping period. So what you've done during the day will come into your dreams. The second hypothesis was the content of consciousness during the waking hours In other words, what you're thinking about, what you're populating yourself with, who you know, where you're going, what's your plot lines, right? Has a direct impact upon the content of consciousness during the subsequent dreaming period. In other words, that night, you're going to the subconscious mind will tend to draw upon what's happened during your day, people, places, and things, to give you feedback as a conversation. Just like if you were meeting with someone, a friend in the evening, you might go over your day with them in your conversation. Well, that's what a dream is, only it's inner. It's all the inner work that's so important for peace of mind and enlightenment. The third hypothesis was the daily practice of common metaphysical disciplines, concentration, meditation, visualization, by a group of people affects the outcome of the manifestation of an intention. In other words, could we display and show that the intention in the morning of this living peaceably event, of everyone being that and living it with other people, was there a way to show a connection between that desire and spiritual mental disciplines? How disciplined the individuals were? Yes, 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 we did it.